Hello, friends. Welcome to yet another episode of weekly review of pulse of the stock market. Normally, in this review, we review the charts and see how the market is moving and what we can expect in the upcoming week. So, let me share the screen. And first, let me share the standard disclaimer. I hope the screen is visible. This is a standard disclaimer from SEBI. The primary disclaimer is that this video is purely for educational purpose. So we do not provide any recommendation to buy or sell securities, and we encourage viewers to conduct their own research before making any investing decisions, right? Please read through the full disclaimer, and this is just again reminder that this is only for educational purposes, right? So then let's move on to the charts. Uh, Charts are like pulse of the stock market. If you understand them, they tell you a different story altogether, right? And if you really want to learn how to read these charts and use it for your investing purpose, you can follow me on hashtag Sunil Gupta 95 and join my community, right? So let's the first and most important chart is, let's see how Nifty 50 is moving. Last week, there were actually four, market days. So if you see the last four candles, the Friday was still a good day. But if you see the previous week, it is still far from the earlier peak, right? So we need to see how the market moves. So even though some recovery was there on Friday, but still it is away from the earlier peak, which has happened in the previous week. So we need to wait and watch, as far as Nifty goes. We need to see how it moves in the coming week. Similarly, if we see CNX mid cap, this also has a similar situation. The Friday, there was some good recovery, but still it is away from the earlier peak, and we need to observe, in the next week before making any further call. If the trend, picks up again, then it's good time to, make fresh, investing. Else, we need to wait and watch how things will move in the upcoming time, right? Similarly, when we go to Nifty small cap, is a similar situation, but still it is far off from the earlier peak. So this place currently what we call is no adventure. So let's wait and watch before the trend picks up and it actually crosses this earlier, 1 second. So before it, crosses or reaches the earlier peak, then it's a confirmation, for the trend. Till then, possibly what we call it's time to, educate yourself and spend time in learning instead of taking, some adventure calls in the stock market, right? And still, there's no need to worry. And how we see this is we check India VX, which is basically volatility index. So if you see the last four candles or the last week, it is in a very, very comfortable range and there's no need to worry. So it is still hovering in the similar range. On 5th August, there was fear and suddenly, this volatility index has increased drastically and it has touched a peak of almost 23 before it closed on around 20. But now it is again in the range of, say, around 14, 15, which is pretty comfortable range. And there is no fear factor as such that, you need to take some drastic calls. So this is all about charts, and these charts actually tell what is the pulse of the stock market, and that is how every week we actually review how the market is moving, right? So if you really want to, read through these charts and refine your investing, approach, you can always join my community. Welcome on board, and you can always follow me on hashtag Sunil Gupta 95 for further, videos. So till my next video, take care. Goodbye. Thank you.